Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. You are tuned into the Market Beast edition. And yes, it is your fellow compadre speaking, of course. We're going to take a look at ATAX. We got a request for this America First Multifamily. Take a quick look at this and see if we actually have a really interesting pattern we want to reveal to you guys. And also, if you're just joining us, welcome in. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment, guys. I want to welcome you into the charts. So tell me that you're subbed. This engagement really promotes the channel and the videos, guys. The YouTube algorithm really is on our side when you guys help us out. So thank all of you and our loyal subscribers. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and take a look at this chart, guys. Let's not waste time. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's January the 3rd, 2021, and the previous close of ATAX is going to be $4.25. It's up about 0.4% for the day, okay? So really quick, guys, let's go ahead and reveal these patterns here. Well, the one pattern, and it goes as such. That's it. So for those of you who are familiar with patterns, this is actually a very bullish pattern. It's an inverted head and shoulders pattern. It's actually the left shoulder here, the head here, and the right shoulder there. And also for you, if you guys are just joining us, we also consider the consolidation within this pattern as a bullish consolidation range. So just go ahead and measure how much time it's been within this pattern here. And let's see, that's going to be 275 days. Okay, so this red line represents the entry of the pattern, and this green line actually represents the official break out of this pattern. Now, here's where it gets pretty interesting. So if you guys are actually entering this market, here's how I would enter this market, and this isn't financial advice. So this is something that you probably are going to have to risk about 15% on. I know that's not like a typical amount that you should risk, but from the current level down. But typically how you enter these patterns is you enter them and you put your stop loss just under the right shoulder here. So it's about 13 to 15% down. Let's just measure it here. It's going to be about, let's see. So it's approximately 14, to 15% down. It brings it down to about $3.60. And if you look overhead here, this pink circled area is going to represent the price target, okay, to potentially take profits there, and that's going to be up about, let's see, $5.50. It's approximately 30% to the upside. So it's basically a 2 to 1 if you were to risk something like this. So that's what we have for the bullish case, and I guess we probably should have started just to let you guys know, just to give you like an overall view of everything. If it isn't obvious for those of you who follow this stock is completely confined in a downtrend. It has never been in an uptrend. It actually started in about June approximately 1986 at a price level of about $21 approximately. Did some consolidating up there for a little bit, and it just started breaking down. Ever since then, it's just been walking down the stairs, guys, bouncing up and down, up and down. And as of recently, it actually made a lower low. In 2020, it actually broke below this $4.85 level, which can be identified here at this white line. And I'm going to explain something to you guys that's really, really important. Although we did find a bullish pattern, you please listen to what I'm going to say. This potential bearish play out in this stock is probably not going to sit well with the bulls. So stick around for that. We're going to go over that in just 1 second. But one thing that I wanted to also go over before we get to that is if you notice these two lines here, let's pull up the monthlies here, the monthly candles. I actually noticed this may not be relevant to anything, but I just wanted to point it out. There's a monthly gap in between the prices of $11.72 all the way up to $12.27. Now, that could mean one of two things. One, absolutely nothing, or two, at some point, the price is actually going to reach back to that level and possibly break through that level. Typically, when I've seen gaps in the chart, especially with that magnitude as far as like on the monthly scale, it typically has a revisit there, at least at some point in the future, guys. So just keep that in mind. But closing out here, I wanted to tell you guys this, and please understand this, okay? If the price gets below and stays below, I actually want to erase everything, okay? Just put this horizontal line. If the price cannot get above $4.88, I'm actually going to pull up the higher time frame just to show you guys why it's so important for this price to get above and stay above $4.88. Like, I think it needs to happen in less than 3 to 6 months, even 365 days. If it cannot get above $4.88, man, it really is going to spell some danger for this stock. I'm talking you probably would be able to get it for pennies on the dollar. Now, before you hit that thumbs down, if you're bullish on this stock, let me just show you the reason why I say that. And a lot of people do not look at the 12-month candles, but here's the 12-month candle. Then just let me explain to you why it could potentially end that way or somehow eventually get to that level. I'm not going to say end that way. Again, these are the 12-month candles, guys. And pay attention to this 12-month candle that literally just closed. We're going to open a new candle tomorrow. This 12-month candle right here. Now, the reason that I'm pointing this out is because notice the price action just above this white line. If you can see it, let me just kind of back it out just a little bit so you guys can see that. Notice how the price just kind of came down. This is dated all the way back to 1999. It bounced off that line. It went up, a little bit of consolidating, went down, bounced again, and it just kept bouncing on this line until recently, boom, there's been a successful candle to break below that level. The reason why that's so important, guys, because the buyers have been protecting this level for almost 22 years from a monthly standpoint. You can see it here. I can't make this up. They started protecting this level in 1999. They started again in 2009. And I mean, they pretty much exhausted every fraction of a penny trying to keep this price above $4.88 until present day, or the present yearly candle. The sellers have successfully broken below that level. This is actually a bearish engulfing candle on a higher time frame. This is not the ideal setup. I'll say that. I'll just leave it at that, guys. The price needs to get back above and stay above the $4.88. Otherwise, again, guys, I wouldn't be surprised. This is just my opinion. Please don't take this as financial advice. I wouldn't be surprised if you can buy this for pennies on the dollar at some point. I know I'm going to get some negative comments, you guys, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the bulls. I'd show you that. No, I'm not sorry. No, I take that back. These are the technicals in the charts, guys. I'm just pointing this out for you, okay? I mean, if that doesn't sit well with you, then you probably have too much money invested in this market, okay? Have a strategy. Have a market entry, a market exit, and a market stop loss when you enter these markets, guys. These markets are set up for us to lose. It is up to you. It is your responsibility to have a strategy and be ahead of the game and enter and exit these markets as profits, okay? I take that back. I'm not going to apologize for that, guys. These are the technical datas. You must have some thick skin in order to survive in this game. I appreciate your time, guys. I love you guys. I'm going to cut out here. Thank you for your time. Before you go, guys, we also go over the alternative markets. If you guys are into Bitcoin and altcoins, we cover that 7 days a week. So don't miss out on that. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted when we come out with that content. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you wrote down that information. Rewind it back if you missed anything. And I really appreciate your time, guys. Take care of yourselves. Protect your portfolio. We're going to talk very soon. And bye for now.